Sorry, but I might be a bitch for saying this. I do not feel bad for Kylie Jenner. I really don't. She literally got what she deserved.
Kylie pretending that, doing her fake lips was not that big of a deal. Every season we get a scene in which they get there and they cry about some systemic issue that they are facing, even though they are the system. They are the people upholding that system.
Jenner crying over people criticizing her appearance is a little hypocritical, considering she made her billions off of creating an unattainable, unrealistic physical image that women tried to obtain.
A board-certified dermatologist in New York City, the whole internet is talking about Kylie Jenner's under eye, so let's talk about it. Everyone's talking about the swelling under eye right here, and everyone's claiming that it's due to too much filler. But we're smart, we're intelligent, so let's consider all possibilities. Number one, it could be due to excess filler. In dermatology, we call that festooning, where you get this pillowy look under the eye. Because the skin under the eye is really thin, it's very important to do just drops of fillers, otherwise it can look pillowy, bumpy, uneven. It can also block the lymphatics and it can cause that swelling. And based on how it looks, it's very unlikely that it's due to filler migration from her cheeks to under eye. And just to be clear, it's not really Kylie's fault because she's not the one injecting herself, it's the injector. But maybe it was perfect initially and there are other factors that's contributing to it. Maybe she had a really salty meal, maybe she drank a lot of wine, maybe she's all jet lagged. That all contributes to swelling under the eyes.
Sorry, but I might be a bit for saying this. I do not feel bad for Kylie Jenner. I really don't. She literally got what she deserved. Kylie, pretending that doing her fake lips was not that big of a deal. Every season we get a scene in which they get there and they cry about some systemic issue that they are facing. Even though they are the system, they are the people upholding that system. Kylie Jenner has had enough of people constantly talking about her looks, and she has reached her breaking point. These comments on Kylie's looks have gotten to her so much that she decided to start dissolving the fillers on her face. However, it may be too late to reverse some of the damage already done to her, so let's join me today as we try to understand why Kylie broke down in tears over her new botched surgery. Kylie Jenner, crying over people criticizing her appearance, is a little hypocrite considering she made her billions off of creating an unattainable, unrealistic physical image that women tried to obtain. Loves Kylie's numerous fillers and body enhancement surgeries have to be one of the worst kept secrets in the world. Right now, it seems like with each passing month, Kylie does something to herself, and each time she does, people always get to talking. And they rarely say nice things. It's usually the same pattern. And this has been going on for years. It got to a point where most people assumed that Kylie simply just didn't care about what people said about her looks. Well, it seems that we were all mistaken, and Kylie cares about those comments a lot. So in a recent episode of The Kardashians, Kylie finally opened up about just how deeply she is affected by those comments about her looks, and in particular, her new look from Paris Fashion Week from earlier this year, which was a complete disaster to say the least. According to some plastic surgeons online, Kylie's face was so botched that they were speculating that she could suffer some serious and permanent damage. Now, for those who don't know, Kylie decided to switch up her look this year by wearing a strapless cream-colored sheer flowing dress, which is a totally different style from the body-tight outfits she has been rocking as of late. However, her dress wasn't what caught people's eyes, and rather it was her new face look. Y'all, Kylie looked completely different, borderline unrecognizable. Her face was going so viral that cosmetic surgeons started to do reaction videos to try to explain why her face looked like music. That I'm a board-certified neologist in New York City. The whole internet is talking about Kylie Jenner's under eye, so let's talk about it. Everyone's talking about the swelling on eye right here, and everyone's claiming that it's due to too much filler. But we're smart, we're intelligent, so let's consider all possibilities. Number one, it could be due to excess filler. In dermatology, we call that phthunic, where you get this pillowy look under the eye. Because the skin under the eye is really thin, it's very important to do just drops of fillers. Otherwise, it can look pillowy, bumpy, uneven. It can also block the lymphatics. and it can cause that swelling, and based on how it looks, it's very unlikely that it's due to filler migration from her cheeks to under eye. And just to be clear, it's not really Kay's fault. Kusty's not the one injecting herself, it's an injector, but maybe it was perfect initially. And there are other factors that's contributing to it. Maybe she had a really salty meal. Maybe she drank a lot of wine. Maybe she's all jet-like. That all contributes to swelling under the eyes. Know what caught people completely off guard was that just a few weeks prior at the Golden Globes, Kylie looked completely normal. This led to rumors spreading that the reason Kylie's face looked like that was because she had a procedure done to her face just before Paris Fashion Week. And it went completely wrong. And she didn't notice until it was too late. However, now Kylie is saying that that wasn't the case after seeing her face in Paris. A lot of people and experts speculated that Kylie had a little too much filler put below her eyes and above her cheekbones. And that's why there was such a prominent crease on her face. But Kylie has come out arguing that such lines are found on everyone's faces. Kylie said that she has always had those lines on her face, and people were just being mean when they decided to say that she looked old because of plastic surgery. And fillers has everything going. It's like a miracle that I still have confidence and I could still look in the mirror and think that I'm pretty, because I just feel like after Paris, there was this picture, which for the first time I was like, okay, we're not going to wear a lot of makeup. So it's like I'm wearing too much makeup. And it's like you're wearing too much makeup. Then I go and I don't wear a lot of makeup. And someone catches me in a weird light. You can look at pictures since I'm 13. I just have these lines, but I've had them since I was a child now. According to Kylie, the not-so-flattering Paris Fashion Week pictures that everybody saw were a result of weird lighting and her deciding to tone down her look and wearing less makeup. Kylie spoke about how for a long time people made fun of her for wearing too much makeup, and the one time she decided to wear less makeup, people still continued to make fun of her for having a botched face. Y'all, while speaking about these things, got so emotional that Kylie started crying because she felt like people were going out of their way to try and make her feel ugly. Sadly, this has been going on for so long that it has slowly started wearing on Kylie, and she has gotten to the point that she feels numb to all the hateful comments that she has been receiving. I hate even having this conversation over and over and over again, because it feels like I have my breath, because I think with me it's just never going to change. But it's just music. Then, however, it seems like the heartfelt episode didn't go down as Kylie would have liked, because people weren't buying the whole weird lighting story that Kylie was telling. Just have a look at some of these comments. They make a living off their looks and then complain when people talk about it. SMH, she can't be serious. People would be less harsh if she didn't lie about her lips. She told Nave people that overlining your lips with her lip kit would give you the same look that lip filler does. The Kar-Jenners have benefited from the unrealistic beauty standards they set, so all I see are crocodile tears. She is known for using her looks. That is what she is about, self-obsessed image and shallowness. That's why people have an opinion on her looks. It's called freedom of speech. It's called having an opinion. She spent years making millions from impressionable young girls, selling them a dream that they could have lips like hers just by using her makeup products. Then, as if by magic, it comes out that she had lip filler all along, and she still lied about it for years and years. The delusion with this family members is unbelievable. People are not criticizing her features. They are criticizing the plastic surgery procedures. Not to mention, Kylie, you blew up your lips with fillers and then you denied it and blatantly lied about it for ages. Yes, all the procedures you have had done on your face make you look older. Kylie Jenner crying about being ugly is her brand. That is her brand. A Kardashian coming on their show and crying about the world being mean to them is their brand. Kylie and Kim, them two very specifically, have single-handedly changed the beauty standards, have so drastically affected the entire beauty industry and what we perceive as beautiful, and raise that standard to be such an insane level of unrealistic, like they've done that directly themselves. So do I feel bad that now they can't keep up with the standard that they set, Noelle understandably trying to be vulnerable and share with the world that she has feelings, and all the constant comments about her looks get to her. Kylie inadvertently reminded people that for years she was constantly lying to her fans that her looks were all natural from way back in 2014. When Kylie was just 17, people were already talking about the various body enhancements that she had done on her body, most especially during the 2014 Billboard Music Awards. Kylie rocked the red carpet, with her lips being noticeably bigger than what people were used to. This had people talking for months until one day Kylie grew tired and took to Twitter in a series of tweets to say, "How long we going to talk about this lip thing? Let's get our lives together, guys, and talk about some important is just talk about something new. At least I'm bored." Loves back then, Kylie was extremely adamant that she didn't get any work done on her lips, whether her luscious lips were a result of lip liner magic trick or filler. Some people weren't really sure. The rumors were getting too much that Kim K was also having to come out and defend her sister in an interview with UK beauty blog Pixie Woo. While talking about Kylie's lips, Kim said she draws her lip and it looks amazing. She only wears a lip liner and then she fills it in. She doesn't wear a lipstick or a gloss. That statement from Kim just seemed to cause more controversies because earlier in the year, before Kylie debuted her lips on the red carpet, her goddess allegedly came out and said that Kylie had a trampoline accident, and that is why her face would look a bit different when people saw her. What do you think Kylie Jenner had done? As you know that it's important to have natural enhancement. If you look at Kylie Jenner from before and